Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. So, we've gone to the church, right? A church in
Yes,
town.
the church is one of the many churches across the river
Sure.
that people have forgotten about.
The River Church.
Okay. Sparky, untie me. Or someone untie me from Sparky, please.
I don't know about that one. That seems fishy.
You can keep a rope attached to me if you like. But I don't know why you would. I don't know why it would be fishy to untie me from you. You must be getting tired of carrying me and my tuba around.
Yeah, alright.
Heck, I'm pretty sure that gnome weighs more than you do, Sparky.
Alright. And I will proceed to ascend the steps to the highest point of the cathedral spire. Hopefully with the party in tow.
All right,
Sure.
so you pick the, I don't know, we'll say the first Riverside Church of Martha, and you start climbing the steeple. Or you go inside, you kind of sneak in. They don't seem to approve of you invading their church, but in the interest of saving time, they worship Martha. They just let it go. And you start climbing the steeple. I'm curious where this is going to go.
I get to the very highest point of the steeple, take off my backpack, set it down, take off my tuba, set it down, look to the rest of the party and go, "It's been a pleasure knowing you, but the only way to solve this problem is to end it with me. Goodbye, Krob world."
No, we grab him.
Arty tries to jump off and head dive towards the ground below.
Nope.
Are you sure you grabbed me?
You're
Yeah.
you're a
I'm a what? Huh? What are you? You finish that sentence right now.
yeah, you're a gnome.
And like that makes a difference? Gnomes can't walk off towers?
No, it's
you
more
can,
like...
but you're not that big. We can. It's like a child trying to jump off something.
Let me go! That's the only way to end this nightmare!
Nope.
No,
Nope.
Arty,
Nope.
you need you alive to figure this out.
If I die, the nightmare ends!
That's
It's
not
all my
fine.
fault! I'm cursed!
No, you're not.
Yeah, you probably are, but that's not gonna solve it.
How do you know?
We have to
There's
follow the...
still like 50 minutes left.
Which can be taken up rewarding you guys with experience and gold. If I die, you get to take all of my money.
Yeah, but we're gonna get it anyway.
No, I promised you 75. I really have 250. But a deal's a deal and that's already made. So if you let me die, you get a whole bunch of extra money.
Or I can just, like, flip you upside down and start shaking.
Or you can just flip me upside down and let me go off the edge of the tower. I'll save us all.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about.
Only I was said.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, then
And I gotta
how do we
turn around
don't even know
and
where
walk.
Sunnyvale is?
Sunnyvale. I start looking them
Well, let's look at the map.
around. Is
Wait,
it
we haven't
sunny?
even-
Is it sunny outside?
It
we
is
haven't
today.
even asked where, well, around town, if anyone knows where Sunnyvale is.
Yeah. I mean, it's sunny. Now we just have to find a vale.
Yeah.
And when we're in that vale, it's gonna be a sunny vale,
Max, no.
right?
Yeah,
Well,
makes
does
sense.
anyone know where a Sunnyvale is?
What?
Maybe the librarian knows something about a sunny vale.
God, not the library again.
You guys go to the library.
Let's go to the library.
As every good Shenanigans adventure should include a trip to the library. All right, to keep things moving quickly, you go to the library. The librarian's like, "I know you, rock person. What do you want? Just tell me fast so you can get out fast."
Sunnyvale, where's it at?
Sunnyvale?
Yeah.
That's a town in the Valley of Sand.
Cool. How do we get there?
Oh, that's just 2 days away in a direction, but if you go there, you'll get there.
Excellent.
All right, let's go there. Put in the map. Mark it on the
Excellent.
map.
That answers my question. Moving on.
Yes, at this time of year, there's no random encounters.
Ooh, that works excellently. All right.
Fast traveling. Woo.
Yes, you get to fast travel to the
All right,
unmarked location. On your
All right, we're
map.
gonna open up the map, put our finger on Sunnyvale, and just be there.
All
After
right.
2 days.
So the librarian gives you some indeterminate map that shows how to get to Sunnyvale in the Sand Valley. And you guys are walking up, and you see a beautiful community. And Neal can pull up the map if he wants. There's a beautiful community. It's the trees and nature are bright. There's a town stretched out ahead of you.
Oh, you mean the other map?
Yes. And there's a sign in front that says the Sunny Vale. It says inspiration plus gnomes plus innovation equals innovation. And you can see like the homes here look fairly expensive, and there's a number of really impressive looking buildings.
Is this building a potion?
Yes, there's one not too far from you that looks like it's shaped like a giant red potion that's like bubbling up. You can see a number of buildings. There's a one in the middle that has like a spire that's way taller than even that church you guys were at. And there's you can see you guys even like kind of like duck down as whoosh, like a Griffin goes whizzing overhead, carrying a passenger. There's even like a flying cloud castle sort of off to the corner, and there's a bunch of multicolored horses that are just kind of wandering the streets.
Hey, Arty. See,
And you see like gnomes riding them. Well, ponies really. But some are like orange, some are green, some are blue.
you see that spire up there? Yeah, you can jump off that one now if you want. No, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hey, we can even get you a Mustang while we're here. I hear those are pretty good. Be careful
All
though.
right.
I hear insurance a lot. You kind of hit a lot of pedestrians.
Yeah. So you guys are coming in like at the little kind of entering down by the bottom where the sign is.
Okay. Well, I think Sparky just starts yelling, "Mom, Dad, where are you?"
All right, and you see a gnome walking by. Kind of, when you guys are walking, it's like, oh, good people. And then the gnome, who looks to be about Arty's age, looks over at Arty. He said, "Arty, is that you?"
Hello?
Well, bless my soul and bless my shoe.
Do I recognize you?
Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
This is the one you better.
Nope,
make.
another one.
All right, you don't recognize him. It's Arty. It's me, your old classmate, Warbler.
I thought his name was gonna be Smee.
Don't recognize
Look back
you.
in your memory and then look even farther.
All right, you were stretching
What?
on that one.
Yeah.
I search my memory.
No, you missed your roll. You don't. No memory. You have surprisingly few memories. Like, you think you'd remember things.
Anyways, Mr. Gnome, we are here
Hashtag.
with an important business. Do you know any spellcasters in town?
He just starts laughing his ass off. Spellcasters? In the Sunny Vale?
Yeah.
I could take all the people who aren't spellcasters and toss them in the mail.
Very funny. Okay, we're looking for spellcasters that own what was it? Flying
Very large.
creatures.
A very large griffin.
Yeah,
All right,
Griffin.
as you say, spellcasters that own flying creatures, another like griffin carrying somebody zooms overhead.
Anyone recently that gone to what's the town that Rick that became-
Berkshire.
Yeah, from Berkshire.
Someone who's been to the town of Berkshire.
Yeah,
I said
someone
yes,
that
then
went
I'd be a
over.
liar.
All right, well, we need to talk
So
to.
tell me now, Arty, what you been up to? It's been so long since
I don't
have
know who
seen
you are.
Yeah,
I think
Artie,
you're
what,
making things up. I don't trust
Artie.
you.
what have you been up to?
Sure you do. It's me, Warbler, from together at school. You do remember, right? You're not senile and beginning to drool?
Artie, do you have amnesia?
Were you in Mrs. Crabapple's class? Were you the one who would always pass gas?
That was Warbler, true as it is. And then sometimes in my pants I'd also take a piss.
Have you seen Mrs. Crabapple about? Do you know where we could find her? That we can bop her on her snout?
Man,
If you wanted to bop her, a shovel you'll need. She's 6 feet under. She's worm feed.
She came to me last night in a nightmare.
A few nights
She was
ago.
certainly there.
it's getting real weird.
Artie, you didn't tell us this.
I don't know about that, Arty, but tell me, are you rich?
Yes.
So many people in our class are in a great sitch. Not
Actually-
me, of course, but everyone
Actually-
else.
Artie's so rich that he was bailed out for 1,000 gold.
By somebody with a connection to my past.
Anyone here by a family named Mouse?
We need to find them fast.
I don't know a mouse
Rock, I think it's him. Kill him.
that's that lives in any house.
Kill him, Rock. Kill him.
Hey, Mr.
It's like-
Farmer, is your last name Mouse?
No, it's not.
Alright. Sorry.
I swear by sniffle and snot.
Alright.
Get him, Rock. Get him.
Artie, relax.
Relax, Artie. Don't worry, we can.
All right.
Doing
Because
it.
almost everyone in our class had such great achievements. I can't wait to hear, Arty.
Oh,
What's-
I'll kill you.
What
Yeah.
are your accomplishments?
Yeah,
I'm so bad at rhyming ever since they came out with Gnome 2.0. Language is ever my foe.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right. What do you want, Artie? Do you want us digging through your old teacher's grave or what?
Artie looks to you all very solemnly. Burn the whole town. Every one of them. Salt the earth with their blood.
Hold
Okay,
on,
then.
hold on.
Okay, then.
All right. Well, have you seen any other humans around? Our parents were taken.
There's only a few humans. Sometimes they serve coffee.
What do you use humans for?
To serve coffee.
To serve coffee. And they can sometimes also brew up tea.
And reach the place.
It's a rhyme!
Are you saying you're having difficulty rhyming on the spot?
saying that I'm not. It's all because of Gnome 2.0. Without hearing other rhymes, I've become so slow.
You know what? We don't have much time, so let's go to. Is there
The
a library
coffee
in
shop.
town? Is there a library?
Not another library.
This is Sunnyvale. Of libraries, there are 2. With any book you could ever want to
Use.
All right. Which library has like the inquiries of the people that lives here? We need to check out the names of residents.
you could. Hey, Arty, if you don't remember, you could look in our old yearbook.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what we're gonna do, right, Arty?
Sure.
All right. Show us the yearbook.
Take us there. Or you'll be square.
He gestures for you to follow him to his house, and it's a really crummy little house. Almost all the other ones are so nice, and his is just a crummy little one. And he goes in and he pulls out a yearbook. See, you could look. Here is our class. Oh, we were so young and full of such sass. And you can see a class of 10 little gnomes.
I think
And
back
one of
to the
them
bar.
you can see is clearly Arty. He looks like he was caught off guard when they flashed the camera.
They have a camera.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Apparently.
Gnomes, Neal. Gnomes.
Gnomes.
It probably
Name
killed the
flags.
photographer.
When they were engraving it or something.
Yeah.
You were surprised by the engraver.
Hmm. I think back to the memory of the bar very recently. Were there 10 tables?
Yes, and one was empty.
Right, one was for me. I look at the yearbook. I look through the names. Do any of them have anything to do with Anonymous or Any or Annie or Mouse or Moose?
The names you see are Arty, Mipple, Winifreda, Glorch, Warbler, the guy you've got here, Grenifer Jansen, Smooky, Bertilda, Bill Gruff, and Theodore.
Not Theodore, but Theodore.
Theodore.
Those were all so well prepared in advance that there must be a clue hidden amongst them, but I can't piece it out myself.
Wait. One of the first names, isn't that one of the names?
Can you post the
it's
names
house?
in Roll20 so we can read them?
Sure.
But there's no last names on those, right?
Most of them don't have last names. All right, so we've got all right. And he says, Arty, don't you even remember your friends? Mipple, Winifreda, and Glorch, who all met their ends?
Are all of them dead except for you and me?
Oh no, just Mipple, Winifreda, and Glorch, who with whom you'd always hang.
I don't remember them in the slightest.
They've disappeared some years ago. Golly and dang. The others, however, are all doing well.
What happened to Mipple, Winifreda, and Glorch?
They just
Did they
disappeared.
fall off a porch?
They just disappeared, as people might say. They might be in a shallow grave or buried under hay.
Were they related?
All right, we need to go to the stables and look under hay.
This
You don't
problem hasn't
remember them?
abated.
They were your best friends. The time you spent with them was always without end.
Look, I don't remember any of you. I don't even know how we got here. I don't even remember this town. I don't know if any of this is true or not. For all I know, Max cast a detect magic spell. This man might be an illusion.
It's not an illusion.
How do you know? It could be. It could all be an illusion. Check, Max. Check.
I roll to disbelieve illusion.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna.
So Warbler goes, Arty, if you become a cook, why would an illusion have a yearbook? And
I'm going to cast Mind Read on this guy. One of my second level spells that I memorized for this occasion.
Okay. So what does it do here?
The spell
How
is a sensitive
effective is it?
version of the wizard spell ESP. In addition to detecting the surface thoughts of any creature in range, the priest is able to probe deeper into the mind of a single creature. Mind Read will always reveal the kind of creature being probed, although its identity may be crouched in the creature's own language or in a possibly distorted body image. The spell has a 20% chance of revealing the character class of an individual.
Awesome. This has just become the shortcut through exposition spell without having to run. All right. So you're getting all kinds of, as you go in here, it's super effective. And you're getting all kinds of memories of how you guys were all classmates together. And, then you graduated. And then, several of remembering several of these classmates all became ridiculously successful. And Warbler's the only one who didn't really, except for Nipple and Winifreda and Glorch, who all disappeared. But the other ones, you know that Grennifer Jansen started something called Uberlift. You're not sure what that is. It's something to do with Griffins. Smokey, some people say he stole the idea from a bandit for something called Twitter, sending out messages using druids, and he got sued by the bandit, but then it turned out the bandit stole the idea from some guy who explained it to him once, so then he couldn't really sue. And now he's totally rich with his Twitter company. There's Bertilda, who's a freelance Uber mage. She's a consultant. She's the one who lives in the Flying Castle. There's Bill Gruff, who founded the Red Potion Health Innovatorium, the big building with looks like a giant bubbling red potion. And then there's Theodore, who runs the Spire Inn, which doesn't seem like that would be ridiculously successful, but you can tell he has absolute regard, and that Theodore is apparently incredibly well regarded and respected.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
And he's kind of wondering what happened to you. He seems very concerned about you.
I don't give a shit what this guy thinks about me, first off. I relay this information to the rest of the party. So, the only one that did anything with his life
Marvelous
is...
says, hey, I thought you couldn't remember.
Yeah, I read your mind, jackass. Now take us to the rich guy. The rich guy's the only one who could have the money to do this.
What? They're all rich.
The richest one.
Well, I don't really know. I mean, one owns a flying castle. A lot of them have their own businesses.
Wait a minute.
Twitter seems like it's exploding.
Who was the jealous one again? Wasn't there a jealous one?
Warbler is kind of jealous because everybody, it seems, was super successful and became fabulous business people except for him.
Yeah. Might be Warbler.
Rocky, kill him!
Just because you're jealous doesn't mean you actually act upon it.
You never know.
Oh yeah, sure, you never know.
And since you read his mind, you get that he is a bodily waste sanitation engineer, 3rd grade.
He's useless to society and his life!
Bodily waste engineer, 3rd grade.
Wait. Are any of them spellcasters?
You're asking
gee.
Warbler?
Gee, I don't know. Probably the one that lives in the floating castle.
Yes. All of them. They're
Oh, great.
Imagineers.
Of course.
Kill
That's
him!
what this
Kill
town
him,
is
Rocky!
about.
Kill him!
They all go about knowing magic and tinkering, and their great expertise they do flout.
So, where do you hide the bodies?
The cemetery?
Good idea. Let's take him to the cemetery before we kill him, so we won't have to drag his body around.
Nobody would think to look in the cemetery.
What?
All right.
I know.
Arty,
We'll
have you
find an
gone
already
mad?
open grave, toss him in there, and then cover him with like 3 inches of dirt so that so it looks like it's a normal grave.
But you see, we've got to get really drunk first, so that way it's manslaughter and not murder.
But I want to make sure if it doesn't matter, we just don't get caught. That's the solution. Mandatory minimums are what they are these days. And
Arty,
it's
it's Warbler. We were kids together.
Warbler, I'm ready to end all of your warbling. Wait a minute, Warbler! Are you jealous of the man who created Twitter? Because birds tweet and they warble. Is that it? Is that the...
What?
Birds, they warble and they tweet. So maybe he's jealous of the man who created Twitter, so he's here to end my life in exchange. I know it's loose and thin, but maybe it works.
What?
You're grasping at straws there. Like, those are some good straws, but you're really grasping.
I haven't heard you say anything, Rocky.
Let's go to the Twitter guy.
Let's just go to the end, because honestly, that guy's probably jealous of... I mean, let's think about it. Our parents were jacked from Shenanigans.
Yeah, but also the floating castle.
I'm gonna take out my club and start beating Warbler to death.
Oh, I stop him. I stop Arty.
But I
no.
still get an attack off before you notice, right? I mean, you don't just instantly know that I'm about to hit somebody with a club.
If you pull out your
Make a
claw-
Pull
swing.
out your
Make a
club.
roll, Neal.
Like you're pulling out a club, Neal.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it like, hey, everybody, look at me pulling my club. You know, it's more of a... Fuck.
Alright, boys, it's time.
Get out of my house.
Alright, fair enough. And we time up back to Sparky.
I don't resist. I let them tie me up to Sparky.
Sorry
Okay.
about that. But just know if it was you, we're coming for you. Alright, have a good day.
All right. Well, on the map, you can all see all the different places there.
Yeah, let's go to the spire
Where do
with
you wanna
the
go?
griffins, and then ask for if anyone has departed last night. You know, well, 3 nights ago, because it took 2 days to come here.
Okay. So you decide to go up there. So you take a road, this little Pride Rock kind of thing sticking out over the town. At top, you can see a pretty big building, and they've got roosts with griffins on them. And there's lots of people. Actually, no, because they send the griffins out to pick people up. And so you go up to the building. There's someone out there taking care of the griffins, and he goes, "Oh, people don't usually come up here. We can send the griffin to you. You know that, right?" And you notice he has a necklace, and hanging on the necklace, there's like a little pad of paper. And as he says things, words are appearing on the paper that rhyme with the things he's saying.
Cheater!
Wow, that's very innovative. That piece of
When you
babbling-
say innovative, it's like, yes, that is what Sunnyvale is all about. Innovation.
Yeah, I bet.
Inspiration plus gnomes plus innovation equals
Shut up.
innovation.
Oh my god, kill him.
Shut up.
all right. So we need some information. Can you help us with that? Plus, we need to go somewhere afterwards, but we'll do that afterwards.
Information is often part of innovation.
Oh my
Yeah, it
god,
is.
kill him.
I bet it is. So here's what we need. 3 nights ago, You had somebody go to Shenanigans? Yeah?
Down at Berkshire.
Independent contractors. People call for a Griffin, and then the Griffin goes out to them.
All right, so who
See, 'cause
ordered?
they just say, "Hey, I need a lift," and from above, and they get lifted to above.
Is it
So-
no Robo-Rob?
Uber Lyft.
We're getting Robo-Rob.
Well, look. Clearly, there was some sort of creature that was cruising around. It's got to be you. Did you send anyone to Berkshire
Wait,
recently?
What, me?
Shut your face. Did you send anyone to Berkshire recently? I'll break this bottle over your head. You don't tell me.
What? We don't know. The Griffins are independent contractors.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a
We're
record?
the
Arty,
overall
Arty,
company.
Rocky, kill him!
No, we're not gonna kill anyone, Arty. So, who ordered Griffins 3 nights ago? Can you tell us?
Well, everybody does. We're
At
the
night,
paradigm
in the middle
in
of the
modern
All right,
transportation.
if your buzzword-
Imagine the old days when you would have had to own your own Griffin to fly.
Well,
You would have had
all
the
right,
maintenance,
All right, listen here.
the
You know what I
care,
mean with your
the
buzzword?
outlay, initial outlay.
If you don't stop with them right now. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to tell us whether you did or you didn't. Or I've got some steel-toe boots, and you can guess where they're going.
The Western Bootery?
You guys satisfied with that answer?
No.
Keep spilling. We need to know who is at Shenanigans.
We wouldn't know who because the Griffins are independent contractors. People signal for a Griffin,
Okay.
and then the Griffins go
You don't
out.
have any tracking system to make sure you know where the Griffins go? There's
Well,
no
no, because then
geolocation
people could
services?
sue us. I mean, no, that would be an invasion of people's privacy.
Well, then how are you going to make your money if you don't know how far your Griffins has gone to pay for your mileage?
That would be spilling insider secrets.
All right,
Let's
I
just
will
say we have a
spill
billing
the
system.
insides of your secrets if you don't spill these secrets to us. And by that, I mean we'll gut you and leave you out to be food for your griffins. Notice how I'm not rhyming? That's because that's how angry I am.
Oh, I just thought you had a G-pad.
Who cares?
keypad.
You know what?
Kill him.
Arty, you're having so
Just
many
kill 'em.
murderous ideas right now. You know.
You
Yes.
haven't seen the things that I have seen.
You
You
haven't heard
didn't
the
have
buzzword of
spectral
the
gnome children laughing at you and coming at you with a melon baller to scoop out your eyeballs and chew on them. All right? You didn't see your dead teacher nailing in your bar with your name written all over the place, asking you to come and sit in class and choose your instrument. You didn't. I guess you did see the kobolds nailed to everything. But look, shit's going on, and I'm freaking out, and I'm just about ready to throw myself off a building. So,
What would it feel better if we threw him off the building instead?
yes, please.
All right, that's your final
Because you
warning.
know, you don't need a building. You could just call for an Uber lift, and we could have a Griffin take you to whatever height you wanted. But you could leave.
Get him, Rocky!
So-
Get him!
So I'm gonna grab him by the front of the shirt
Wait, no.
up and be like, "All right, you've got one more opportunity." 3 nights ago, someone jacked our parents from Shenanigans. You're gonna tell us who it was, or
Ooh.
you're gonna give us a very, very good lead if you don't know directly who it was on where to go next. All right,
Someone was jacking your parents?
they stole our parents. You know what I mean?
Oh. Someone stole your parents?
Yeah, that's why we're taking this kind of serious.
Yeah, and they rode on your griffins.
They came in there on Griffins. We had a certified ranger give us that information.
You are fully liable for whatever has happened to them, so you better start spilling your beans, or we're gonna have the high courts decide this.
Yeah, you don't want.
You should have seen the paperwork we had to do. I had to sign at least 13 forms. Let's see here, DS515, an NS385D, and I just like go on rattling these things off for like 5, and it was like, all right, you hear that? If you don't, if we don't get you, the courts will.
I mean, it might be able to get the information you want, but it could take a while unless expedited.
If you tell me there's an expedition fee or an expediting fee, I swear to God, I will call the wrath of the sun down upon you, and it will burn your face off.
Arty, we don't need to do that.
Arty, there's
Arty,
no need
we don't need to do that. I'm gonna pull out one of my swords. Like, don't worry, we've got this fee covered, right?
He'll tell us for free. Am I right? And I use the suggestion ring.
Okay. Well, I mean, you guys seem pretty reasonable, and if your parents got jacked, I mean, it would be really mean not to. Okay, so well, you're saying 3 nights ago somebody called ahead, not just to like get individually, but they got 10 griffins and they rented a rock for heavy moving. Which, I mean, we've only got the one. So that was, pretty noteworthy, and that was pretty expensive.
But wait, no, I'm right here.
Shut up. It's a creature. It's a giant bird. It's like fucking bigger than all of our town.
Oh, okay.
And if you want to know who it is, he kind of like carefully positions himself. You didn't hear it from me, and he's like pointing towards the flying castle.
Gotcha. Thank you
Okay.
much.
Now you will. Now your griffins will fly us to the castle.
Free of charge.
Well, that only seems fair. Now, I do have to go over, there's a few special safety features of the griffins here, since you'll be flying off on your own.
Give it.
So notice that he points to a pack on the side of
I
each
start chanting
griffin
the words
saddle.
to a spell.
And he says,
Nope.
This is not in response to any lawsuit. This is just a safety feature that we just decided on our own to include.
How does it
But
work?
if the griffin breaks down and you have to land and you need to signal someone to repair it, he opens up the pack and he pulls out a big bottle. These can be used. These are signal flasks. You've got 3 of them in here. They're basically each about as powerful as 2 flasks of flaming oil, and you just put these down and it sends up a signal, and we can send a griffin to come pick you up.
Oh my
And
God!
there's
I
3 of them in each
start chanting
saddle.
the words to a spell again.
No, I stop him.
How do you
I
stop me?
him.
How do you stop me? I'm tied to your
cover
back.
your mouth.
You can't reach me. I'm tied to your back.
All right, cool. Thanks for that. Thanks for the brief.
I
Let's
start
go.
just smacking
Remember,
the top of
they're
your head.
just
then, Neal.
signals. They're just signals.
Yeah,
That's
signals.
all they are.
It's all there. All right, cool.
3
And
of
then
them in each
We
pouch.
get it.
we get it, and we hop on the griffins that come to pick us up.
Okay, he's got a number of them up here.
Whichever ones.
So he sets you up on 4 griffins.
And
Finally.
during the flight, I take all 3 of the signals and put them in my backpack
Okay.
because it sounds like a really cool thing to have.
Okay. So what are you guys gonna do? What you up to?
Going to the flying castle.
All right. So you start flying at the flying castle.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're zipping across the map. Ride of the Valkyries, or whatever you want, playing in your minds as you're swooping towards the castle. You can see it up ahead, and then as you get to maybe half a mile away, all of a sudden you see lights start flashing out, beams of light start flashing out from the castle towards you, although fairly inaccurately.
Evasive maneuvers.
Man, I can't wait till they get sued for damaging that company's property.
All right, I'll let each of you make dexterity checks to guide your griffins in evasive maneuvers.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Did I do good enough?
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Max.
Oh.
Well, at this range out, they're fairly inaccurate. So you guys are now. So Max, you're still able to dodge them. Nick and the Rock, you're doing so well. You find kind of an approach angle where the beams of light don't seem to be able to quite hit you. You're like, oh, if I like stay behind the steeple and then I can zip over here behind this building, they can't reach me. The fire seems to be pretty inaccurate as you go, but as you get closer, so I've got Max. What was Neal? What was your roll?
I didn't roll because I'm tied to what's his name.
Oh, okay. Oh, you only need 3 griffins. Okay. So you're zipping in, Max. As you get closer, the fire seems to be more intense. You can see the castle has 4 towers and a keep.
I'm gonna
And there's
cast a
at the
spell
top of each of the 4 towers, there's some sort of big, clunky, crazy gnome devices with mirrors. And there's figures like you would think, oh, that castle's not very big, and then it starts to you start to think, wait, maybe those aren't gnomes operating those things. Maybe those are ogres. They look kind of like ogres. This is huge. You can make another roll to guide.
I want to cast a spell
Okay.
to distract them. I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on the area that we're traveling towards, and I want to have multiple riding griffins. Like a swarm of griffins suddenly teleports in and doing an attack formation against the flying tower, the flying castle.
All right. You go ahead and cast your spell. Notice first on one of the towers, the ogres. There's a pair of ogres operating the device, and they look scared, and they climb down inside the tower, and that seems to spur like the other one in the tower that's able to flash like in your direction. They look over, they seem to see the same thing, and they duck down, and you guys seem to have a clear approach into the castle.
All right, let's fly in and land on the courtyard.
Okay. So inside in the courtyard?
Yeah. In the courtyard, right?
Okay. So you fly in and land down in the courtyard. You can see a certain amount of chaos as you come in here to land. There's the central keep in front of you, which is pretty tall. There's the 4 towers. There's walls joining them. You can see two-story buildings that are within the courtyard in addition to the towers. And there's probably a dozen people in here, including 8 gnomes and 4 ogres. And the ogres are like strangely neat and in kind of like nice livery. And just kind of the way they carry themselves is very ogreish. But they all seem startled when you land.
They better be.
Take us to your leader.
Yes. And release our parents.
Take us to your leader. Don't complicate them. They're only ogres. They don't know much.
Okay, the ogres look at each other, kind of baffled. Do you mean the leader of the overarching political entity that governs this area, or the local person here in the castle?
Local person here in the castle.
Castle.
Okay, do you have an appointment?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're making it
Oh.
now.
That. Well,
I mean,
then.
we're fulfilling it now. We made it earlier.
All right. So
Well, we're
what
making
is your
it
name?
to the appointment now.
what is your name then? I'll bring it up.
My name is Arty, and I play the tuba.
One of them starts to write that down, pulls out
Thought that'd be
paper,
much
starts to
better.
write. One of the other ogres looks. He's like, wait, you think so? They both look at you for a while and look, you, the tuba. Oh. Oh, okay. You just wait here.
Why don't you
And-
lead us to the leader of the castle? Why should we wait?
Well,
for her?
I'll have to see if she's gonna see you right now.
I think she will want to see us straight away.
Well, she just had her dinner, and though she has to take illusionary images of her dinner, and she has to send it out to everybody and tell them what
You know-
she ate.
you know
and
what?
talk
We're
about
just-
it, so
we're
they
just gonna
can people
follow-
can comment on it.
We're just gonna
That
follow
takes a
you.
little while.
We're just gonna follow you.
Well, you can wait here.
No, we're following
We're
you.
sitting.
We
No, that's
are
not the way this
important
works.
guests. Some might call us VIPs. As you can see, I'm being carried by a 3-armed, 6-eared man. That's how important I am. So you had better take me there with haste, or else I'm sure your ruler will make you turn into waste.
Why are you rhyming?
I am a gnome.
And the other was like, he's trying to be old school.
We have 10 minutes to solve
Like,
this problem.
oh, he
You
thinks
must
he's
hurry.
hip or something.
Must hurry, or I'll turn you into something furry.
Or
Well-
I can turn you into Slurry.
Mm.
Oh, all right. If this was the one, then I guess you'll want to see him, right? Yes, I think because of the time, we're moving quickly through an awful lot of things. So they escort you. Here, you'll need these badges before you can go
Badges?
into the queue.
We don't need no stinking badges.
Why do we need badges?
No,
You
I got
actually
this.
do, because the portal is wizard locked and only people with the badges.
For
can
the love
go
of God,
through.
but there's 10 minutes left. Expedite this process.
Give me the badges.
Well,
It's-
just everybody, just take a badge.
fine.
It's-
I look, do they have a
it's
badge on them?
security. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so they take you in, and then into a big, very fancy, beautifully decorated waiting area. And then shortly after you're brought in there, on a balcony up above, you see a beautiful gnomish woman about Arty's age, but she's just absolutely breathtaking. Comes up and goes, Arty, so do you remember now?
No.
You're just as big a jerk as that.
Did I break your heart?
What?
Is it because you
Of
let go
course
of
you
nasty
broke my
fart?
heart. Why are you rhyming? Oh, that's right.
Tell me how I broke your heart. Because I don't remember.
Yes, that's what you told me before. You didn't remember. So I sent you out and made you not remember anything. And made you you were supposed to have to figure it out to get here. But I guess time was short, so a lot of shortcuts were made and you got here without having figured it out.
Who are you? What's your name?
Winnebago or something.
I'm Bert Hilden,
Oh,
and you
close enough.
stole my tuba
Oh, you mean that crappy piece of...
and ruined my life.
I thought I bought this in town.
That
What?
piece of crap he carries around? That's...
Don't give me that.
Wait a minute.
You know perfectly well. It was the
Now,
day
hold
we were
on.
supposed to choose our instruments.
Rocky,
And I-
Rocky, take this tuba, throw it off the
I
castle.
wanted that tuba so badly.
Throw it
Then
off the
you
fly
and your
castle.
friend What?
Rocky, take this tuba and
You're
throw it
saying-
off the castle.
No.
I'll
Guards,
take the tuba.
Stop him.
And I'll hold it over the edge. It's like, just give us our parents back, leave us alone forever, and you can have the tuba.
No, Arty and his friends, they took all the good instruments. Arty knew that I wanted the tuba. He knew that I wanted the tuba. Before, he was like, oh, I don't know any instrument. I don't really care. But then when he saw that I wanted the tuba, he said, I'm going to take the tuba. And then your friends
Oh.
held me down. Well, you took the tuba and destroyed my life.
I
Now
looked
my
at
life is
everyone.
empty and I am nothing.
Now, what are you talking about destroying your life? You're living in a goddamn floating castle.
Also,
I know. And I should have been a musician.
How fucking spoiled
parents.
are you?
Hey, you know what? You know how musicians live? They live on the
Spoiled. I spent the rest of my life learning magic, becoming an archmage.
Oh my god.
So that one day I could get this tuba back and make Arty regret.
Oh no, you freaking did something with your life, became incredibly successful, and now you're petty. Just give us our parents back. You can have the stupid
Can I
tuba.
grab the tuba?
No, I'm just like holding it off the side, like
Yeah, I
Sparky.
tried to grab the tuba.
Let me down, Sparky. Let me face this woman front to front.
Okay.
It seems
All right,
kind of
I-
ridiculous to do it like this.
I let him down and then try to take the tuba.
Well, Rock has the tuba. So you can take
Right.
the
You
tuba.
guys are inside. You can't really hold it off
Okay.
the
Oh.
side of the castle. You're
Okay,
in the
I
way
thought-
of the fancy
I thought we were like
room
on a
inside.
balcony or something.
Oh, no,
I walk up-
she's on a balcony up
No.
above you.
Oh, okay. So, all right, then yeah, just give it to Sparky.
I walk up to the,
Alright, I chuck
the
it
woman.
at her.
Okay, so there's like stairs that go up.
Rob, I chucked
The
the tuba
guards
at
start
her.
to step. She's like, let him pass. And she goes, so, Arty,
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
the gnome who destroyed my life.
I'm sorry for destroying your life. I have no recollection of this. For all I know, you might have deserved it, but clearly it was a important moment in your life, and I'm sorry that you suffered as a result of it. I can't make up for the lost time with the tuba, and I can't really make amends for, all the evil things that you've done in the world as a result of your weirdness. But if it makes you feel better, you can have the tuba back, and you can take me as your prisoner. Just let these people's families go. And then I take all my money and I toss it towards Maximilian. Have that.
If there had been more time, I might have required you to do a Theodore chat to prove how sorry you were, but there's only a few minutes left, so I'll have to accept this apology, and that will be good enough. You and your friends can have their parents.
Thank you. Do you want to keep me as your prisoner?
Oh God, no! Why?
Oh, you're a fucking weird person. Seems like the sort of thing you might do.
What?
Yeah, you're pretty
It's
You
weird.
took
Weird?
our
Are you
parents.
saying it's weird to become an archmage, to build a community dwelling on a cloud castle in order to train minions in an army and rent griffins just to get back the instrument that you were denied in 3rd grade?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not following you.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
whatever.
Well, now tell me this. Why wouldn't you want him prisoner if you took our parents prisoner?
That was because he and his friends, who always,
We
'cause they were
ain't
so
them.
cool, going around acting like they owned the school. And so I figured, oh, look, he's got his band of friends now.
You
So-
think I went to school?
Well, it might have been a public school.
Maybe. But seriously, I've got better stuff to take than a freaking tuba. And if someone's gonna take your tuba, I'm not gonna hold you down. That's ridiculous. Like, you
Anyways, there wasn't enough time for us all to explore the town of Sunnyvale and all its many things, or for Arty to have to inspire people with a Theodore chat. So I guess this all ends here, now, like this.
Yes.
Like
So
what?
Yes, it will. Now give us our parents.
You can have your parents back,
Good.
although
And then
they
we-
might not want to leave.
That's fine. As long as
All
they're
right,
free
whatever.
to leave.
As long as they're free to leave, that's like all we care.
Yeah.
No, please take them. They're really annoying the staff of my spa.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they are. That's what you get. And I think we're gonna leave them here. Sorry.
Are we? Are we
That
okay
one
with that?
woman has taken all the kale.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Maybe you should have thought about that before.
And the seaweed wrap, she ate that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my problem.
It's not my problem.
All right.
Well, you're
So-
taking your parents.
You can't make me. They're free to leave. They're also free to stay.
You know what? I think I can tell which one is your mom, and I can tell her that you came here, but you didn't go in and say hi.
Maybe that's because I've been busy with some crazy lady who had a freaking, like, power trip over a tuba from her childhood, which God knows how long ago that was. I brought my mom pancakes. I don't know what you've done for your parents.
I'll tell her you were here and you didn't stop in to say hi, and she will say that the Rock is responsible for not visiting his mom. Oh yes, the Rock will be responsible. It will be the Rock's fault.
All right.
Just take your parents. They're driving
All
down
right.
property values.
Sorry. Should have thought about that.
I guess we are led to our parents.
Let the parents say hi to my mom, give her pancakes, and then we was like, you know what? We hooked up a really great deal with the owner of this place. You guys stay as long as you like.
No, no, you're taking these parents.
No, I say that to my parents. I was like, yeah, you can even
He's
invite
just
your
kidding. You know
no,
what?
you can
He
even invite your
booked
really rich
a
friend.
cruise, a family cruise for all of you, including him. He wants to
even-
surprise you
I don't
by
even know what a
taking
cruise
you
is.
on a cruise, Miss the Boulder and Mr. the Pebble. In fact, the
Did you just call
tickets
my
are
mom?
on their way.
Did
The
you just
cruise
call my mom
for the
Pebble?
whole family for
Hey, Mom.
2 weeks at
Mom, I
sea.
think she's saying she looks better than you do. She just called you a pebble.
Your mom goes, what? Oh, no, she was talking about your dad. She
No,
does
she
look
definitely
better than
said
your dad.
Mrs. She definitely said Mrs. Pebble.
And you know what? A cruise?
I don't
All of
even-
us?
I don't even know what a cruise is. Like, Mom, you should know. What is a cruise?
A cruise? That sounds delightful.
Yeah, what is it?
It's where we all go for a trip, a pointless trip on a boat, and stay on the boat together, having time as a family for how long did you say?
I don't know, but,
2 weeks.
Yeah, I've got a dragon to go insult because that worked out really great last time. See you later, and then I just walk out.
Take me with you. Get me away
yeah,
from these crazies.
Yeah, don't worry. I just like walk out in the middle of the sentence. It's like they're all like, "Oh my god, that sounds so great." Yep, cool, bye.
All right, so Max, your parents go. This place. Pretty sure they've got imps watching everything.
Yes, well, I don't know about imps, but they do have griffins watching everything, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think we need to get going.
We need to get back
The
home.
NSA is gonna. They've probably got a lead on us now. They've probably been looking for us ever since we went off the grid.
Oh, if
And now they'll know.
you haven't been wandering out at night, right?
No.
No, then you're good.
Don't be
then.
silly.
Then you're fine.
Told you, the black hippogriffs were real.
You seen them?
They dragged us here on them, except they tried to make them look like griffins instead of hippogriffs.
Oh, I see what you mean. All right, we have to get back now.
Yes,
Yes.
just walk. I don't trust these black hippogriffs.
All right.
What
about Sparky?
Sparky
Mom,
goes,
Dad.
oh, there's our son. Now he shows up.
Oh, shut the fuck up and just get on with it. We need to leave, you assholes.
Oh, sure, we're going on your schedule, Sparky, because you're the center of the universe.
Oh my god.
No, it sounds like he's
Yes, I am. Now get off your fucking ass. We're leaving.
All right. So how do we order or call over these griffins that can fly us over home?
She goes,
How does it work?
Bertilde goes, I'll call you an Uber lift.
That's what I thought.
Okay, so anything else anybody really needed here?
Yeah, you better get us that
Nope.
Uber lift, or I swear I'm setting them up with a timeshare.
All right. So we didn't get to fully explore all the wonders of the Sunny Vale
No, it looks
in
great.
Sand Valley.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to, I was really looking forward to seeing what kind of a Theodore chat you guys could come up with.
I don't know what that's supposed to be. I still haven't figured out what Theodore chat is.
Theater.
A TED Talk, Sunny Vale, Silicon Valley, TED Talk.
A Theodore and a theater.
All right.
I mean, if you sell
Weird.
I missed that
Uber
one.
lift here. There were like the Google bikes, except there were horses everywhere. Yeah, like I said, we couldn't get to explore it all, but you guys seem to really get into the all the stuff going on in town that the illusionist did to poor Arty. So obviously didn't really fight anything except each other, but you did all kinds of awesome role playing, especially Arty. So just for funsies, go ahead and give everybody funsie 1,000 XP
How much is one
Ooh.
funsie?
for role playing and solving the
1,000.
mystery and all kinds of stuff.
So, how much is funsie 1,000? Is that like 40,000, 50,000?
That's 1,000.
Oh,
I think that's pretty generous. You guys didn't fight anything. It was all role playing and mystery solving. But the role playing was pretty good.
Well,
You guys did a great job.
yeah, I mean, if role playing doesn't give experience, it would just wind up like slaughter everything, like
Yeah.
Arty tried to do.
Yeah, we have to
You
stop
guys
Arty.
could be health potions or free healing potions
Oh my god.
from the
Well,
red
we didn't
potion.
really have time.
Yeah, we ran out of time.
Oh well.
yeah, Neal, I can tell you're so broken up about that.
Well, Rob, thank you for running another wonderful Robert campaign. As always, it was well thought out
Weird.
and detailed and weird, and too grand of an idea for shenanigans to tackle in our
Yeah.
limited amount of time.
Well, I thought all the other stuff would take like an hour, and you'd have 3 hours in here in the town of Sunnyvale.
Hmm.
Rob,
But oh well.
Oh well.
how long have you been playing in Shenanigans?
A year and a half.
And how often do we actually get to like the rough estimates of the DM for time?
How
How often?
my random encounter that I could drop out was essential.
Well, yeah, but
I
you
just
weren't
thought
really,
we'd get there faster.
you can't give us like mystery cases like, oh, we need to go here to solve
Sunnyvale was
this.
written everywhere.
It's written on art.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was also like 5 other random like things just written everywhere. Like 2 is your instrument, and we were like kind of going after that or all that.
There were a lot of clues, and the Sunnyvale clue was the last thing we looked for.
Yeah, we did have just mistaken priorities there.
Yeah.
And,
It was fun, but it was fun. It was
It
Oh,
was
yeah, it's a lot of
fun.
fun.
I had a blast.
explore
absolutely.
and solve mysteries. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it all worked out. It was like Shenanigans typically goes. It was different than planned, but I thought it was still pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Didn't even cast one whole Strictness game.
So are you trying to get rid of Arty?
No, I just don't. I have the philosophy that a character's death is their greatest moment in their life. So any opportunity to kill a character off in an epic or in a way that would be fun or memorable, I jump on board for. I'm happy to keep Arty around, but I have no problems murdering him, which is maybe why I always feel weird when you guys are worried about your characters dying.
So Arty threw me also his bag of gold.
Shit, you
No,
have
I
156
applaud
gold.
your role play today, Neal. That was
Thank
pretty
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
How much gold?
That made
256
everything.
gold. You're going to have to pay the other people. I owe Sparky 5 gold, and the 3 of you are supposed to divide 75, but you now have all of my money. Which is weird, because now I'm not actually a prisoner. So I don't know if you're going to keep all my money, or if you're going to give it back, but I've removed it from my character sheet.
I give Sparky
25.
80 and me and the Rock 75, and then you can have the rest back.
Okay. I had to give you how many? 256?
256.
Minus 80, minus 75, minus 75 is 26 gold.
Yeah. That's what you said in the beginning. So
Yep. That's a fair deal. It's a square deal, Max. I appreciate it.
Hey.
All right.
Excellent.
Well, this has been our lovely episode of Shenanigans for this week. I do believe we will be having a Shenanigans episode next week. It'd be wonderful if we could get someone else to DM that, because I will be recovering from having my wisdom teeth removed. So I might have trouble talking.
That's gonna be fun, Neal. If they give you the good drugs.
Well, it'll be 2 days later, and I generally don't enjoy painkillers, so I want to talking like this. So I'll see if I can't get someone else to DM it for me.
You should create a new character with that kind of voice.
I might.
Neal, you won't be talking like that.
2 days, man. It'll be 2 days. It'll be fine, right?
I was talking normal a day after, and I had all 4 yanked, and one of them, like, the surgeon just, like, had to dig in there all in his nest.
Yeah, but you were talking fine the next day, yeah?
Like, the next day or 2, yeah.
Yeah, see, I'll be fine. It's 2 days later. It'll be great.
Yeah, it'll still hurt, but you'll talk fine.
Yeah.
And if I give you the good painkillers, it'll be interesting. Or you'll just be tired.
Well, I'm not a big fan of painkillers. I'll probably just be in pain. That's it for Shenanigans. Unless any of you guys have something to announce right now, then I think we're going to close out the show and see you next Saturday at 12 o'clock Pacific.
Nothing other than that Max finally got some of his money back.
All of his money back, I think. No, I guess not.
No,
well,
but it's fine.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. Yeah,
All
see
right.
you next time, guys.
All right.
Yep.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
But